Hey, howdy, hi. It's me, BA, and it's been a minute since I've done a video. Sorry about that. I've had lots going on. We had a death in the family and I had a job across town, but I'm back doing a video about a Dollar Tree haul I had. I got these fine line markers, Saraza. I've got a dual tip, and I got these cool markers. The markers came as a group. They're $5, but everything else was $1.25 each. So let's get started, shall we? I will be testing these pens out on two types of paper. One, just your run-of-the-mill copier paper, and then the other one, a cardstock paper. I want to test out the bleed on these. So the first one up that we're doing is a journaling ink. It's a micro tip brush pen. And so there's that. I have high hopes for this. So this is on the cardstock paper. Let's just do a rope. Oh wow, it kind of comes out almost highlighter-ish. Yeah, this is not gonna, definitely it won't bleed through cardstock paper. But I'll do it really heavy just to make sure up in these corners. So yeah, no bleed through. That looks really good. But it is highlighter-ish, so this pen might be best to do shading or coloring. And I don't even think it's going to bleed through on the copier paper. For $1.25, you can get these at your Dollar Tree, your local Dollar Tree. So again, oh, you got a little bit of bleed through, but not much. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, I don't know about the highlighter thing. Let me open the blue one and see what we have there. Yeah, just you can ever so slightly see it, but it really isn't a bad bleed. So I might not go with the pink so much to do Zen Doodle just because it's so light. It's almost highlighter-ish. But the blue is really a good one if you wanted to use that for doing your dark line weights on your Zen Doodles. So there, one down. Now we will do the, it's called Saraza. Here's a purple one unopened. But yeah, Saraza. It's purple. This one's purple ink, and this one is a green ink. It's a fine liner pen. Oh, wow. That's a cool green. Yeah, it's going to take a lot to get through that cardstock paper. And again, this is kind of a highlighter type look for me. I might use it to do detail work. I don't know that I would do the whole Zentangle with this, just because it is kind of lighter. But yeah, that. Let's see here. And ever so slightly on the bleed through, but not an amazing amount. So completely doable on copier paper. Just, it's super light. I'd much rather, I think, use it for a highlighting kind of thing. Maybe use it just as a decorative pen. But great line. I don't know that I really dig this one so much because of the, it's like a brush almost. That tip is not going to last long. You have to be really, really kind and cognizant of how much you're bearing down on it. Whereas this one is more like a fine liner pen. it's going to take a minute for you to damage that if you're heavy-handed. But I just like it's a thicker tip, whereas that brush tip is just so light. It's not going to last long, I can tell you. But yeah, I like these. Let's check out that purple one. They have all different colors of these at the dollar store. Yeah, that's a good pen for $1.25. Those are pretty good. I like those. I will be going back for more of those. These are the Dual Effects. They're supposed to have two colors in one, 3D effect, and perfect for doodling. I will be the judge of that. Let's see what they say. There's our cardstock paper. And I don't know if you can see that, but there are there's two pens inside this one, and I don't know how you would get them to both draw at the same time. That does not really work. Yeah. So what happens here is you got to be really tricky about with how you're holding the pen to get both lines to draw at the same time. However, you can, when you're got it at an angle like this, you can definitely do one color or the other. See, even when you do that, it skips. See how it was skipping in this area here? So, yeah, I don't know about this. And again, it's all kind of highlighter penish. So I know there won't be any bleed through, but it's still just highlighter. It doesn't bleed. That's good. But I just don't think it's as functional as the advertising would lead you to believe. I can tell you, I will not be buying that again. I don't think that's a good deal. All right. The last ones up are our markers. I did not buy these during the haul. This was gifted to me by John over Christmas. It is $5. It's not $1.25, but you get 20 markers. So I thought that was definitely a good buy. I will say I've worked with these before in the past. So these have double tips, supposedly, but the double tips are pretty much all the same. It's not like you're going to get a super thin line versus a thicker line. That being said, too, they are more brush-ish. So these markers I used for the artwork for The Giving Heart, the book I just released. I like them in that they really lay out the ink very well. Would I Zen Doodle with them? Possibly not. I like doing the detailed colored work for it. But let's just do a dark patch here to see if it bleeds through the copier paper. Let me show you the other side. You can see there really isn't. Okay, well, I guess that wants to make me a liar. It's a little bit thicker line. More of a painterly side there. And then, yeah, you just get a little bleed through on the copier paper, but not much. Now let's do it use it on the cardstock. So here's the brush side. And then here's the more pen side. And yeah, I knew there wouldn't be any bleed through. Let me show you a few other colors. I think these markers are a great deal. I have gotten an assortment of Sharpies that didn't have quite the color variation that these have. I mean, these have flesh tones, oranges, 2 types of yellows, a couple greens, a couple variations of blue. That's nice to choose from when you have a set of markers. I'm going to say for $5, this is a pretty good deal. There's the orange. Here's what I used it for the bookwork I did. But you can see how that turned out. This is just copier paper. I was doing a rough draft for my artwork. But yeah, those markers are good. I like them. And I would probably buy them again. For the winners, I will buy those again, and I will be buying the Sarasa markers. Where are those? Right here. So I think these are good purchases at the dollar store. My winners for this haul. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you guys have a wonderful, splendid weekend. Thanks for coming by. Peace, love, and rocks. Bye.